Welcome back. Now, one regular season game remains for the Needham football team, and that 0-2 start in September now seems oh so long ago. After 3 straight divisional wins over Braintree, Newton North, and Weymouth, the first-place Rockets rode into Bowditch Field in Framingham last Friday with a chance to capture the Carrier Division title. And speaking of Framingham, you may remember that last time that the football team traveled to take on the Flyers, as that game that Cliff Kirker got on the SportsCenter top plays for the Rockets with a circus-like punt return. But this year's team looked to make its own memory at Bowditch Field, and so, of course, we head to the highlights now. Well, the very first offensive snap of the game didn't start so well for Needham. Nate Martino takes the snap. The Rockets' defense bite goes one way, and, well, Martino goes the other. 75 yards to the end zone, and Needham quickly down 7-0. But the Rockets have a counter, though, and it's in the form of Jared Sklar. He finds a hole on the right side, blasts through, and he is gone. 30 yards to the house. Missed PAT, though, makes it 7-6. Second quarter now, Sklar, well, he likes scoring so much he thought, why not add another, right? This one from 2 yards out. Needham goes up 12-7, his second of 3 scores on the game. Same quarter, Sam Foley now goes back to pass, hits Pascucci here in the flat, who lowers his shoulder and finds the end zone. 19-7 Rockets as we hit halftime. Framingham, though, they're still fighting in the third quarter. Martino, he's going to find Damari Urell, and he glides in for the touchdown. It's a 19-14 game. Penalty on the Rockets, offsides, that's declined, so score stands. The Rockets, though, they put this one away on special teams. Eric Zhao explodes through the line to block this fly punt, and he recovers it in the end zone. That would make the Rocket lead 26-14, and they go on to take this one 33-14. Jared Sklar, I mentioned, had 3 scores, also 198 rushing yards on the night. Needham, your 2015 Bay State Conference Carrier Division champions, they have reeled off 4 wins in a row, and they can lock up the number 3 seed in the Division II South Power Rankings with a victory Saturday morning at Brookline. So now over to girls soccer we go, and after coming off a 7-0 trounce of Norwood last Thursday, the Rockets returned home this past Tuesday, October 20th, for their annual Pink Night. The girls were honored pregame by representatives from the American Cancer Society as the top high school fundraiser for the past 2 years in the country. They've made it their goal to reach $100,000 in 3 years total. And as for the game, the girls hosted Weymouth, the team right behind them in the division standings. Needham beat the Wildcats early this season 1-0 in an extremely tight matchup, and this one proved to be much of the same. First 5 minutes in, and Needham with a chance on a cross in here, but Kathleen Rizzo's header goes just wide. So to the 22nd minute we go. It's Weymouth who strikes first. Ball in from about midfield. It's going to be kicked around in a bit of a scramble, but Emma Lynch, the freshman, corrals it and finds a spot just between Liz Valentini and the post. The Wildcats go up 1-0, and it almost becomes 2-0 here. As a little defensive breakdown for Needham, it leads to a great opportunity for Weymouth, but the shot rolls just wide. Rockets catch a break, luckily. Needham comes out in the second half now, more aggressive. The ball sent up the left side to Rachel Kingston. Her cross right here is going to find a cutting Emma Spector for the game-tying tally, and you can see the momentum shifting right there on that goal. 68th minute now we move. The Rockets are going to have a throw-in from the far side. The ball is centered, and it squirts through to Emma White, and she boots home the equalizer. That proves right there to be the equalizer. Needham gets the 2-1 comeback victory over Weymouth. They remain unbeaten and continue to pad their resume in preparation for postseason play. They beat Braintree today, actually 2-0, to clinch the Bay State Carry Division. Next up for the girls is a primetime matchup Saturday night at Acton Boxborough.